pressure's on tonight. They're almost reaching pandemonium now.
What might he have done differently? What could they have done better?
I think the real story here, Obama won, but he's got no mandate.
Millions of voters angry today. Millions of voters delirious with joy. We will tell you exactly why President Obama...
Let's hear Mr. O'Reilly's monologue today. I usually try not to speak. Oh.
By 4 to 8 points. He's going to get more than 300 electoral votes.
A very bad night for pundit.
How about that guy? Dick Morris. Oh my God.
He will be here to talk about it.
They're inviting Dick Morris?
They throw the word great around so capriciously. He's a good man.
And Miller?
Think on the morning after.
This is going to be great.
We'll let it all hang out tonight.
We're soft in the head.
Caution. You are about to enter.
Let's hear the monologue and later I'll post Dick Morris's response.
Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. What the heck happened last night? That is the subject of this evening's
Guess what happened?
voice memo. Boy, do I have a story to tell you about the presidential vote. So perk up. Here we go. I thought Mitt Romney was a good choice to run against President Obama because of his economic experience. Also, the governor is a free market capitalist and offered a stark contrast to the president who wants the federal government to drive the economy. The campaign unfolded slowly, as most Americans did not know Romney. And with all the high-tech gizmos these days, it's difficult to get the attention of the folks. So I knew very early that the polling was insignificant and the debates would be the real test. As I said, these polls are interesting, but they're not vital because the debates, the three debates, I think really going to tell the tale.
You remember, Bill, I told you earlier this year when you were saying debates were going to be all important, I said that the history shows that they're not. Well, first debate proved me wrong
I'm so
about
happy that you brought that up. Can I paraphrase Barack Obama in the last debate? Can I do that?
Of course.
All right. Can you say that a bit louder, Brett? No, that's why I like Hume. He's an honest man. As we all know, the first debate was a major victory for Governor Romney and instantly made him competitive. But he did not exactly seize the day. His campaign played it conservative, managing Romney's appearances, tightly scripting his media response. Then in the third debate, the governor made a big mistake. Now, the key question is, why did Governor Romney avoid asking President Obama about the chaotic Libyan situation? I hope I get to ask the governor that as we're seeking an interview with him and also with President Obama. My guess is that Mr. Romney wanted to appear benign in the debate in order to court single women voters. The reason Mitt Romney should have confronted the president over Libya is that after the debate, the media would have been forced to cover the story, which is a major embarrassment to the president and speaks to his overall leadership. It's not just about Libya. It's about honest representation in the Oval Office. And it's about effective anti-terror measures. Romney should have made that issue center stage. Because he did not, the press and the voters basically...
I don't think it's fair that that issue is going to be pressed. It's not fair.
After the third debate,
the investigation is not out yet.
But it was suddenly blown away by Hurricane Sandy. That disaster took Romney off the front pages for 5 days, while President Obama dominated the news cycle and gained credibility after he was praised by conservative New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Obama supporters were delirious with joy after Sandy.
I'm so glad we had that storm last week, because I think the storm was one of those things. No, politically, I should say, not in terms of hurting people.
He was out of context. He said politically.
Good politics.
Exit polling yesterday showed 42% of those who voted, 42%, said President Obama's response to Hurricane Sandy was an important part of their decision. Also, 9% of those voting yesterday said their decision was made at the last minute, and the storm was fresh in everybody's mind. But Sandy did not directly re-elect President Obama. Hispanic Americans did, breaking 71% for the president. Despite all of that, Mitt Romney could have won the election had he recaptured momentum last weekend.
Had he chosen a different vice president, I think he would have won the election.
The last few minutes of the game usually wins. But the Romney campaign did nothing zero, nothing in the last few days to jumpstart the governor. Local campaigning is never enough. If Mitt Romney had a guy as smart